Good evening, friends, and welcome to day 151 of A Poem a Day for 2026. It is Sunday. Um, it is about 8:05, so I'm obviously recording later than we normally do. The afternoon ran away with me. I got home about 4 o'clock from Bristol. Wonderful time, great time spent with my team. Great game of Derby. We didn't take the win, but so much for my fantastic teammates to be proud of. Some really great achievements from everybody, and a really wonderful evening spent together at like some safari camping hut things, and just the car that I was travelling in back with two wonderful friends. We took a stop off in Worcester, I think, and had a wonderful lunch. So yeah, just really kind of made the most of time spent together. So while I am absolutely wiped out and I'm borderline fearful of work next week because of the exhaustion, my heart, my my emotional cup overfloweth. So, hence my tiny eyes. I am awake, I promise, but I made the mistake of sitting down when I got in. I sat on the bed to fuss the cats, who were very happy to see me, and I think I fell asleep sat up on the edge of the bed. So, yeah, I've done a little bit of tidying, fed them, and I've come to sit down to record for all of you. And I had to dig out the book that I needed for the bonus video for today as well. I've got that here next to me, so that's ready to go for the next video. But today's poem, as I hope that you've all had a wonderful Sunday, whatever you've done. I hope the weather has been good for you. I know it's been a nice weekend. We are looking at the 31st of May, and our piece today is entitled "The Man He Killed" by Thomas Hardy, and our blurb reads as follows. The Second Boer War, which started in 1899, ended on this day in 1902. It was a bloody war, fought in what is now South Africa, between the British and the Boer armies. Around the world, opposition to the war was strong, and there were many British citizens who objected to it. Hardy's poem, published during the war, reflects on the absurdity and mindlessness of armed conflict. So, this is The Man He Killed by Thomas Hardy. Had he and I but met by some old ancient inn, we should have sat us down to wet right many a nipperkin. But, ranged as infantry, and staring face to face, I shot at him as he at me, and killed him in his place. I shot him dead because he was my foe. Just so my foe of course was he, that's clear enough, although he wasn't, he thought he'd list, perhaps offhand, like, just as I was out of work, had sold his traps, no other reason why. Yes, quaint and curious war is. You shoot a fellow down. You treat, if met, where any bar is, or help to half a crown. Yeah. I am inclined to agree with Hardy. Um, I loathe war. The loss of life, both innocent and those of armed forces, I think is abhorrent. I think it's useless, unjust, worthless. Not worthless. I understand that those who give their lives in war give them for what they believe to be a just cause, and I understand, for example, all the lives fought during, for example, World War II. If people hadn't fought against the actions of the Nazi Party and the SS and such, then we would be living in a very different world today, because they were hell-bent on their ideal. Like many things, I have a lot of feelings. Essentially, I'm quite glad that I've picked what I'm doing for my bonus video today, for May, because it's something a little bit fun and silly for us to end the month on, and I think that's probably quite needed. I won't go on too much about war. If for no other reason than to not get myself worked up. Thank you, friends. That's another month of poetry, and prose and excerpts in the bag. Cass has hopped up on the sofa. He's getting himself... Yeah. Good boy. He's getting himself comfy, ready for what will be a short story in the next video, our bonus video of the month. So, if you want to get yourself comfy, I'm going to wrap this up here, and I hope that when we get there, we all have a very good night.